Welcome to Anime Chronicles, the channel where we bring to life the full story of every anime character and beyond. Today, we'll explore the fiery path of Charmeleon, the fierce evolution of Charmander. From its intense battles in the Pokémon, anime and manga, to its appearances across countless games, Charmeleon has always stood out as a symbol of raw power, fiery determination, and the struggles of growing stronger. If you love diving deep into the origins, history, and curiosities of your favorite Pokémon, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on this blazing adventure through the world of anime and Pokémon. Charmeleon, the flame Pokémon, represents the crucial middle stage in the evolutionary line between the beloved Charmander and the iconic Charizard. First introduced in Pokémon Red and Green, 1996 in Japan, Charmeleon is recognized as Pokédex 005, with its Japanese name, Lizardo. Standing at about 1.1 meters, 307, tall and weighing 19 kilograms, Charmeleon is known for its fierce and hot-blooded temperament. When Charmander evolves at level 16, it undergoes not only a physical transformation, but also a major personality shift. The once small and friendly lizard becomes more aggressive and independent. Its signature red scales, sharp claws, and the flame on its tail symbolize its fiery spirit and unstable nature. According to Pokédex entries, Charmeleon's tail burns hotter when it gets angry, and it uses its powerful claws and fiery breath to subdue opponents. It's described as a Pokémon that never avoids a fight, swinging its tail like a weapon to ignite surroundings. Charmeleon holds a unique place in the Pokémon franchise. While Charmander is seen as adorable and Charizard as a powerhouse, Charmeleon is often remembered as the rebellious and difficult-to-control phase. Many fans associate this with the transition from adolescence to adulthood. The Pokémon become stronger, but also more stubborn. This trait is especially highlighted in the anime, where Ash's Charmander evolves into Charmeleon and refuses to obey him, showcasing the classic trope of the disobedient teenager. Charmeleon's design was inspired by mythical dragons and lizards, particularly iguanas and other reptilian creatures. Its Japanese name, Lizardo, reflects this reptilian basis, while the English name Charmeleon combines char, to burn, and chameleon, suggesting its fiery abilities and reptile nature. Beyond its lore, Charmeleon has been featured in countless pieces of merchandise, figures, plush toys, trading cards, and posters. It also appears prominently in various spin-off games, manga adaptations, and special events, ensuring that despite being a middle evolution, it remains a fan favorite. Charmeleon embodies the perfect symbol of growth and transition, marking the moment when a Pokémon evolves from being a starter companion into a powerful partner capable of shaping battles. Charmeleon has appeared in almost every mainline Pokémon game since its debut, maintaining its relevance across generations. Starting with Pokémon Red and Blue, players who chose Charmander would eventually raise it into Charmeleon at level 16. Although its stats are modest compared to its final evolution, Charmeleon plays a vital role in the early to mid-game, balancing speed and special attack to burn through opponents. In Pokémon Yellow, Charmeleon gained special recognition as the game followed Ash's anime journey. Here, Charmander is gifted by a trainer, much like in the anime, and evolves into Charmeleon under the player's care. As the series progressed, Charmeleon continued to appear in titles like Gold, Silver, and Crystal, mainly through trading. It also returned in Fire Red and Leaf Green, enhanced remakes that revitalized its sprite and added new moves. In later generations, Charmeleon became more accessible through events, transfer systems, and games like Pokémon X and Y, where Charmander is given as a starter after defeating the first gym. This allowed players to use Charmeleon once again before evolving into the powerful Mega Charizard forms. Competitive-wise, Charmeleon is rarely used in professional battling, being overshadowed by its final evolution. However, in casual play and themed battles, Its move pool provides fun options, including Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, and Ancient Power. It is often viewed as a nostalgic favorite rather than a strategic choice. Spin-off appearances are also noteworthy. Charmeleon has appeared in games like Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, where its fiery nature makes it an excellent ally. Pokémon Snap, where players can photograph it in volcanic environments. And Pokémon Unite, where it serves as the mid-stage before Charizard. Charmeleon is also a staple in the Pokémon trading card game. One of its most iconic early appearances is in the base set, where the card art emphasized its claws and intimidating stance. Over the years, multiple reprints and new designs kept it in circulation, reminding fans of its importance in the Charizard evolutionary line. Overall, while Charmeleon is often seen as a stepping stone to Charizard, its consistent presence across generations and spin-offs cements its importance in the gaming legacy of Pokémon. Perhaps the most memorable portrayal of Charmeleon comes from the Pokémon anime, particularly Ash Ketchum's journey. After catching Charmander, a Pokémon abandoned by its cruel trainer Damien, Ash quickly developed a strong bond with it. Charmander's loyalty and bravery became highlights in the early series, but everything changed when it evolved into Charmeleon during the episode March of the Executor Squad. Charmeleon's evolution was marked by a drastic change in personality. Unlike the obedient and kind-hearted Charmander, Charmeleon became rebellious and refused to listen to Ash. This sudden shift shocked viewers and became a major storyline. The disobedience continued until it eventually evolved into Charizard, which also initially disobeyed Ash until much later in the series. Despite its rebellious streak, Charmeleon had many key battles. It fought ferociously against enemies, but often caused trouble for Ash due to its lack of discipline. This reflected its Pokédex description, which highlights its hot temper and constant drive to fight stronger opponents. Outside Ash's Charmeleon, other trainers in the anime also used this Pokémon. For example, it appeared in the Orange Islands and other filler episodes, often portrayed as fierce and dangerous. It also made cameo appearances in movies, background shots, and contests, solidifying its presence as more than just Ash's troublesome Pokémon. In the Pokémon Origins anime special, based more directly on the games, Red's Charmeleon plays a loyal and powerful role, highlighting the more game-faithful representation of its journey to Charizard. This adaptation gave fans a different perspective from the rebellious Ash storyline. Overall, the anime cemented Charmeleon's reputation as the rebellious middle evolution. It taught audiences about the challenges of growth, responsibility, and trust between trainer and Pokémon, making it one of the most emotionally complex stages in Ash's journey. Charmeleon has also had strong representation in Pokémon manga, where its role differs slightly from the anime. In the Pokémon Adventures manga, Red's Charmander evolves into Charmeleon and remains fiercely loyal to its trainer, unlike Ash's anime counterpart. This version of Charmeleon demonstrates bravery and skill in battles against powerful foes, showing off its potential as more than a rebellious middle stage. One notable manga storyline involves Charmeleon's battle against Koga's Pokémon, where its fire-based attacks play a key role. Later, it eventually evolves into Charizard, maintaining consistency with Red's journey in the games. Charmeleon also appeared in other manga adaptations, such as Pokémon Pocket Monsters and The Electric Tale of Pikachu, though often in smaller roles. Across these series, it was usually depicted as strong, determined, and less problematic than the anime's version. In terms of other media, Charmeleon has been included in Pokémon merchandise campaigns, trading cards, and promotional materials. Its distinct red coloration makes it visually striking, and it has frequently been featured in posters, stickers, and even special edition products celebrating Charizard's evolutionary line. Charmeleon also made appearances in Pokémon movies, usually in the background, although Charizard tends to take the spotlight. Its presence, however, reinforces its continuity in the franchise. Despite being a middle evolution, Charmeleon is remembered fondly due to its unique role in the franchise. Fans often point to it as the Pokémon that truly embodies the struggles of adolescence. Its fiery nature, rebellious behavior, and desire for strength make it highly relatable. Some interesting trivia about Charmeleon. Its Pokédex entries consistently emphasize its violent temper and fiery tail. It has the same base experience yield, 142, as other mid-stage starters like Ivysaur and Wartortle. Its shiny form changes its normally bright red scales to a striking golden orange, making it popular among shiny hunters. Charmeleon was one of the first Pokémon to appear in the original Pokémon sticker album released worldwide. In Japanese culture, its name Lizardo is sometimes confused with Lizardon, Charizard's name, but they are distinctly different. Culturally, Charmeleon stands as the perfect example of growth and transition in Pokémon. It represents the challenges trainers face as their partners grow stronger, but also more difficult to handle. Its rebellious depiction in the anime left a deep impact on fans, teaching lessons about patience, trust, and the importance of perseverance. Even today, Charmeleon remains a fan favorite, frequently featured in fan art, cosplay, and nostalgia-driven discussions. It may not be the powerhouse Charizard is, but it holds a special place as the fiery bridge between innocence and greatness. In conclusion, Charmeleon is far more than just a stepping stone evolution. It is a symbol of challenge, growth, and the fiery determination that defines the Pokémon world. Its appearances across games, anime, manga, and merchandise ensure that this red-hot Pokémon will never be forgotten.